My good student, I believe you're fine. Just want again to go through an area here of working or assumed mean. Just want to see what are these working or assumed mean, and then I'll demonstrate using a quick example on how you can use it to solve some of the equation related to this assumed mean. I just want us to start by considering this given set of data, that is 35, 43, 45, 48, 48, 49, 52, 54, 62, and 64. Now, from this data, it's clear that we can actually get the mean of this data by summing all of this number and then dividing by the total number. For this case, the total numbers are 10 if we are to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they are 10, and if we sum this one, we are getting 500 divided by 10, which we get 50. And therefore, the mean of this particular set of data is 50. But there's a quicker method where we can again consider the same data and look at an easy way of solving that data with using a smaller number. Now consider the table alongside of the data above. A constant A, which equals to 48, is subtracted from each number, as we can see from the table alongside. So what I've done here, I've organized this data in a table under columns like this one, and then from each value I've subtracted 48. Now I've subtracted 48 because 48 is nearly the middle number here. So I'm taking 48 from each number, and by so doing 35 minus 48 is negative 13, 43 minus 48 negative 5, 45 minus 48 negative 3, and then 48 minus 0 is 48 minus 48 is 0, then 48 minus 48 is 0, 49 minus 48 is 1, 52 minus 48 is 4, then 54 minus 48 is 6, 62 minus 48 is 14, and 64 minus 48 is 16. Then once I've done that, because the frequency is 1, so it won't change this one, I then sum this one across, like negative 13 plus negative 5 plus negative 3 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 14 plus 16. I'm getting summation of t to be 20. Then once I've gotten that, then I'll proceed on that the constant that we have subtracted is referred to as working or assumed mean. Now, the assumed mean is used mostly to make our calculation simpler. Now, from there, therefore, the mean using assumed mean or working mean, the mean using assumed mean or working mean approach is given by x bar equals to a plus summation of ft over summation of f, which for this case, we have gotten our assumed mean to be 48, and then plus the summation of ft to be 20, and then the total frequency is 10. Now, by so doing that one, we are getting 48 plus 20 over 2 is 2. 20 over 10, is 2. Therefore, 48 plus 2 is 50. Now, realize this mean that you are getting here is the same as this one, but this approach is faster and you are using a smaller number. Now, from there, then we can note this one, that in general, if each number in a given set of data is multiplied or divided by a constant, then the new set of data can be obtained by multiplying or dividing the mean of the first set of data by the same constant. Remember, we are using assumed mean to simplify our calculation. Remember this, that this assumed mean is usually taken to be the mid number. So if you are given a set of data and you want to choose which number to use as your assumed mean, choose the number on the column X that lies at the center of that particular set of data to be your assumed means. Once you have formulated this table, then you can apply this formula where x bar equals to assumed mean plus the summation of ft over the summation of f to get your mean. So this mean become easier when you are using assumed mean as opposed to when you are adding all set of data and then dividing by that particular formula here. So back at your mind, you should know that assumed mean is there to simplify your calculation by using smaller number so that you can avoid those errors that results when you are using a bigger number. So thank you, and I hope that you have understood the general overview of what assumed or working mean is. Follow me, of course, for more interesting video to come. You can subscribe for more interesting lesson and also educative video to follow. I appreciate for your time, and also thank you for being with me.